lights haven't figured out that I'm in here yet. Let's see how long it takes before they turn on, because this is back storage room that you guys have seen before. But look, I can see everything in here. Look, I'm in the room now. This still hasn't picked up on the fact. Oh, there it goes. I had to walk in front of the sensor, that's why. Okay, I was just curious. Like Trish said, we follow directions, put on the grill, this is what happens. So, I don't know how hard it rained yesterday and today over here where I work, but as you can see, the entire trash bag's full of water. So, when I try and pull this out, it's most likely going to try and explode. So, shit, I got to figure out something, but I'll let you guys know what happens. I have to give a shout out to the two girls that just helped me, because I went out there and I was like, I tried moving the bag a little bit myself, and I'm like, oh, there's no way. And I said, how am I going to do this? It's full of water. And these two girls, 20s, I think. One of them looked like she was dressed in a Halloween costume. It looked like it still might be Halloween and not November, but anyway, they said either, can we help, or would you like some help, or something like that. And I said, yeah, I'm not sure what to do. This thing's full of water. I don't know how I'm going to pull this out without making a big, huge mess and getting splashed on. So they came over, and the one girl, and I tried pulling the bag out, and it was ripping, even though it seemed to move, like ripping at the top, kind of like. And then it was too heavy, so she finally goes, what if we poke holes in the bag? You know, after trying to lift it out a couple times, we poke holes in the bag, let some of the water out. And I'm like, well, remember, I don't necessarily want the contents of the trash to go in there. I don't mind if the water goes in there, kind of a thing. So she poked some holes in the bag, and then after enough water had been let out, and some debris, unfortunately, I'm like, okay, let's see how heavy this is. So we try to lift it up, and then the bag just ripped open at the bottom. And all the stuff floated in. So we removed the bag, tried pulling out the trash can itself, because remember, this is a plastic trash bin inside of a cement trash bin. So you can pull the plastic one out, usually when it's lighter, not full of water. So we tried to lift it out, and it was even heavier. And her friend tried to say, oh, hell no. So what do we do? And so the girl that's been helping me goes, you got something, maybe we can bail it out? And I'm thinking, hang on a second. So I came in, and I'm thinking, what can I get that is either used for the garbage or that is garbage that will hold together long enough to bail out this water. So I got one of those scoopers, you know, the kind where you sweep the debris into the dustbin with a handle, and then you take that and you dump the contents of that into a trash can. Got one of those, brought it out, and then she had her hands in the trash water. She didn't seem to care, and that's awesome. But so I started lowering it into the water. She used her hands to pick out the trash so it wouldn't get into the dustpan thing. Then after it was full enough, I'd take it out, dump out the water, and repeat the process several times until the trash bin was light enough to be lifted out. And this took at least 5 or 6 times of bailing out the water because, again, where this trash can sits, it's like, not only is it outside, out from under the canopy, but it's right where the two roof halves meet and can form this nice gutter in the middle for all that collective water to go into the trash can. So we finally lift it out and we pull it out, thankfully, even though I almost wanted to set it back down and just go, no, bail more water out. Well, we pull it out, set it down for a second, and I said, okay, let's go, you know, because she had already asked where the trash bin was, where I got to take this thing, and I already let her know I still have to unlock it. So then she's like, we'll carry it over there. And I feel super exhausted right now because even what was left in that thing was heavy as hell. Oh my God, I felt like I was dragging or carrying a manhole cover and then some. Manhole covers are about 110 pounds, and I can't really lift that much, let alone more than that. But that's what it felt like. And then we finally get it over there, and I set it down. I was so grateful for that for a couple seconds so I could unlock it. And then I opened both doors up to give her some extra space. And then 1, 2, 3, heave. And I even told her before we dump it in there, once it starts going, make sure you aim it towards the thing so we don't get splashed, you know. So we finally dumped it in. All the contents went out, and it was lighter than hell. And oh my God, I cannot thank those 2 girls enough. So wherever you are right now after leaving my station, thank you a bunch. I thank you from the bottom of my heart a billion. You didn't have to help. You didn't have to step in. You could have watched it. Hey, you could have even recorded it and put it on YouTube or something saying fun time at the convenience store. But I appreciate you very, very much. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye-bye. So I'm out here behind the store. I just had to kick somebody out. And I thought I would record, not because I had to kick somebody out, or the fact that it's dark and the intersection is kind of cool, as it usually does. But, or the fact that the price sign is missing. It's missing the plus and gas credit debit. But that I got to come out through this door, because apparently there's no alarm on it, even though you look at it and there's like stuff to indicate there's an alarm and an emergency and blah blah blah. And I got to come out. Oops, hang on. Here it is. You don't normally see coming in this view. That is too cool. I'm looking out towards the back. Anyway, I just thought I would share this in a quick little thing to add to the bigger video later. You're probably wondering why there's a stepladder parked next to the roller grill when there's no food on the roller grill. But as I will tell you, I just cleared everything off. I thought I did, and then one of the hot dogs decided to go poof and roll away. And you're probably also wondering why I have some pincers with me. It's because I figured out where the hot dog went. So now I get to play the gas station version of the crane game and try and get it out from behind the roller grill. You can see it. Where the heck? Back there. So now I gotta use my pincer thing here. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Oh, no. Nope. I need another quarter. Oh, wait. I think I got it. Ba, 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 ba. Booyah. Cool. So, yeah, just sometimes this happens and you gotta play the crane game behind the roller grill to get the food. Sounds like you're shooting bullets. So I just opened this up, and I'm thinking it says Marvel 100s, so I'm thinking it's the light 100s. No, it's not. It's a thing for a blend 2700s.